Welcome back to Newbie Farm. We moved on a day. I'm just going to finish tedding this. I don't think there's much left. It just got too dark last night. Mind you, it was 11:30 before we finished, but so it's not really a surprise that it was a bit dark. Let's see what we've got here. I know I've got 1 or 2 strips left to do, but we'll get this finished off. Go back to the farm and just clean the cattle out. I think that's all I need to do. Oh, if I had this on the right thing, that's better. Let's check this is actually working. Yes. Should really have woke Jack up and got him following me with the rake, and I'm not certain if the rake will work, so we might have another trip to the shop as yet, and a little bit more money cheating. But as you see, we've gained a little bit of money overnight through milk sales. Not a lot of money at the moment coming in, but there's enough. Now I'm just going to check there's nothing else this end. It looks like we managed to get everything here done. Yeah, it's all done. There's 1 or 2 more strips I think to do, then I'll get down and rake it. Well, I think about I need to rake it myself. I haven't set up a course play course since I put the buildings in down the end here, which is my fault. Should have done that. And things seem to be going quite nicely. Just checking we're on times 15, we are. There's one thing you notice was more realistic. If you ted like this vanilla, it was leave it in the windrows, but was more realistic, it spreads it out, which is actually I think quite good, because you don't really want to leave things in the windrow, which it wouldn't do in real life. I've got this thing. I will be buying a rake, but if we do, I will do the same as last time. Just close your eyes whilst I cheat in the money. But I think we're done here. Just get up to the end here. I'm using a lot of hair. Speech. I really must learn English. Oh, what to do? Yeah, the rest of it's done. Only what's left now isn't going to matter. Put it into top range, and let's travel forth. And I need to just change. Oh no! If I drop this off, I'll shove the wheel on the stick on and just clean up the cattle. I decided for getting the work done here, I'm going to do most of it myself. I'm not going to use Jack unless things get a bit tight. It should be fine for me to do it. He said hopefully. Well, you all heard me say things like that in the past. Whoa, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Duck is going to love that. Going too quick, I just didn't turn in time. Now where shall we put this? Don't know what room we got behind there. Oh. Well, we're not putting the pickup back, so this can go back here. Out of the way, next to our new trailer. There it is. I hope it doesn't open up. It doesn't. Good. Put it into neutral, get out and unhook it. Yep, that's done. Hop back aboard, and remembering to put it into reverse before we do anything else. And remember to put it forward before we do anything else. Oh dear, I'm not with it today. And no, I'm not with the Woolwich either. An old advert on British TV from a few years ago when the Woolwich was a proper building society, not another flaming bank. Alright, let's hope that this still works. Now remember, I'm more realistic now. I don't know what's going to work and what isn't. It's a bit of a fun and thinking about it. I have got to do this. I've got to get a field clear of hay today. Just look at the weather tomorrow. Once it gets wet, that's going to revert back to grass and start rotting away. So we don't want to be too long on this. Oops. Of course, it helped if I pressed the right button. That's got it. Alright, let's hop aboard again. Lift it up. Hello, I just dropped the front off. Ah, boy. That's better. Now let's try again. Get round the back here. That's got it. Now hop aboard. Yes, we've got it all now. I think actually it's made the front end very light now. With that on the back there. This is all to do with more realistic. You have to get used to working differently using it. Right, for a start, you will not be going at 100 miles an hour, and I'm going to come at a cab to do this. Basically, I want to see what I'm doing. It's more realistic, like I used to say about Soil Modern 15. It's not for everybody, but if you want to get the most out of your farm and your gameplay, this is probably the way to go. As you can see, it's put a hell of a pressure on the tractor. In fact, I'm gonna. Now, have we got a rear? No, we got no diff locks at all, so that's fine. Just like we know. You see, it's crabbing all the way, but that is what I would expect from it. I'm not bothering about getting it completely clean, just as long as the biggest part of it is. I need to go back to the cab head so I can judge roughly when to stop about there. Oops. What I think I do, stop it and lift it up and take this back. Let's see what it looks like in here. Oh, you can see as I stopped, the whole thing started to tilt. That's alright. 83%, we can live with that. I may have to give up on the wheel on the stick. I've got don't think I've got many weights for these things either. But if I take it steady, we should be alright. And it may run slightly better on the crawler, of course. We don't want speed doing this, but does it turn it off? Why don't you? Now let's go and see if the rate works. If not, we're going to be down to the shop again. I hope it works, because I want to use some of the really old equipment. But most of this stuff now is done more realistically. File trail I'm using isn't. Just about everything else is. And it's because the rake isn't. Oh, and the pickup isn't, but the only thing I use is pickup. Whoa! Before, as I keep forgetting, you cannot just brake now. It does not like it. The pickup's only used for water, so it's not going to interact with anything else. So the fact that's not not more realistic, doesn't matter. Well, let's stop talking about more realistic all the time, you get bored with it. I don't think there's any PTO, no, it's wheel driven, isn't it? That's it, you just turn it on and off. Right, just checking how it works. And we'll find out. Let's get down there and find out. This is pulling it all right. That's the first test. But more and more stuff now is becoming more realistic. On the database, there's a lot of stuff there which I haven't as yet downloaded the XML files or even the mods. Some of which I won't anyway. They don't interest me, but the ones that do interest me we'll be adding. I bet we won't be able to harvest the soy until, unless I think it's soy, until autumn. I've got a feeling it's not going to be ready before then. I'll have a look, see which way this thing is going. It should be picking up in front of out here. Let's find out. Yes, that's right. We'll slow it right down. I'll get in a cab and see what happens. Well, this still works. That's one thing. The Tedamite, I might have been doing something wrong. If I was, no doubt someone will tell me. And it certainly worked before I added more realistic in. It may be that the power requirements were completely wrong. As I say, I might just have been doing something completely idiotic. Now I haven't gone full gearbox on these, by the way. I'm still, oh no, I missed that bit. I'm still using automatic between ranges, just manually adjusting the ranges. It's just that I'm not the quickest or the brightest candle in the box, so I need some things still to hang on to. Oh, it looks like I missed the corners completely on all these. Any I missed, I'm not going to worry. I'd like to be able to almost fill the straw store up, but if I can't, I can't. And we do 2 laps around the outside. What I may do is actually try and hit this next one to move it in again so we get a bigger swath. Anyway, what else has been happening? Oh, you may have seen, and you should have done by now, BP and Monkey Crew playing on Newbie 19, which is going to be released for FS19. I think Roy is fairly happy with it up to now. There's a few things he still wants to do, but there always is. No, let's just come out of cab for 1 minute. Yeah, if I just stick this side of the line or the heap, we should be able to move it all in. No modder is ever 100% happy with their work, but I've been playing it. Roy was good enough to let me have a copy, and I didn't want to show it off until that was ready to be shown off, so I might just do a run through on it one Saturday or Sunday, just so everybody else can have a look and point at the differences between this and that. And I'll bet I have missed that corner completely. Don't really know what should be the longest way. I'm trying to figure out which way to go best, whether across or up and down. don't think it's going to make any difference. This seems to be working nicely. Again, I'm not too worried if I miss some. We will get one more cut out as yet. Well, before the weather's holds, of course. We may not, may not, if things really go badly, get another cut of hay. I can't see this being ready till at least middle, maybe late autumn. And one thing I'm going to do, which I failed to do on an off-screen save of that's Newbie 19. So I was playing 6-day season. I am not going to let the snow build up. Right. Now let's just switch that all. We'll come out of cab to do the next bit, to set the next bit up. Whoa. Let's just switch it on and see if we can just we've got almost touch that in there. This is a very small, remember this is a very small rake. May, if I get the money together, just buy a large one. It looks like I missed another strip there. Sack the driver. Didn't bring some of this in too well together. Right. What I'm going to do is drop to there. Now turn this round. Although I prefer driving in cab, this is one of those jobs I'm going to be better off doing it out of cab. Now, what I'll do is actually come in a bit closer to it and pull it all into that one. Now, I'm not certain, I can't remember what the pickup width is on the Eurobus. I should know, I use it enough. I know on that Russian one, which I just got rid of, it would take something about twice the width of this windrow, but I'm not certain about the Eurobus. Steady. Now, one thing I can't do on 19 is that, because if you get too close to the hedge, there is collisions on all hedges. Roy has decided to throw everything at us on 19. I don't know if he's left it. I don't know how new my copy is compared to the one with the Monkey Crew are playing. I'm hoping he's left the fields, except for the ones you start with, as just grass fields, so you have to plough them and do whatever with whatever. Now I'm going to sound up. Got one of the speech impediments I particularly hate. Well, not really a speech impediment. You can't help that, but keep using things like whatever or like every second word drives me nuts. I'm getting to be a real Victor Meldrew in my old age. For those who don't know, Victor Meldrew is a character who used to be on British television, played by Richard Wilson, who was particularly, he meant well, but he always went around things the wrong way, and he's always very bad tempered. He got in no end of fights. And think about it, he's around my age. Plus I am Victor Meldrew. Victim Elder Reborn. This is going to take quite a while. What I might do is do half of this, leave the rate down here and go and get the Euro boss and just clear some of this. Just to slow us down a bit, it's a bit too quick. In fact, if I put that on to cruise, that's better. I can control the speed better. Now, it's a pity I missed that bit out. Can't remember now whether it picks it up and converts it to high or leaves it behind. There's one of the problems when you're working late at night with the lights that the Massies have, which are, I think, basically half a glowworm power in the headlamps. You don't go into a automobile shop to get new bulbs, you go into the local pet shop and ask them if they've got any glowworms. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm going to go and get Euro Boss next, just so we get some of that done. Because if I shouldn't have managed to get it all done, I don't want to waste the whole field. Hey, how do you like that? I'm thinking. I bet that's worried you all. It's frightened me. I could, of course, set up a course to do this, but well, possibly not. So this looks like the best way of doing it. Do one way, and then come back and do the second one into the same heap. Right, I'm going to do is get back to the cab for a start off. Oh, get back to the cab, that's better. Just park this down somewhere. And we're just going to pick up what we're raked up so far. If we park this on the roadway here, nothing's going to come past. That'll do here. Of course, I have. It's only want the first 4 positions on my stick. Now, I do have problems seeing the holes in the hedges. Yeah, it's because my sight isn't brilliant. Yeah, it does have one advantage of not having brilliant eyesight. You don't see much traffic on the road. That was a joke, by the way. My sight isn't quite that bad. Yeah, we'll just do one load on the Euro Boss and call an episode, and we'll do the second part of this day next week. When we see if we get all this up, then I must probably miss a day then, and I missed it that time. I remember it at the last moment. I think we just go down and arrange. swing it around and get onto the Euro boss and see how well this pulls it. I wouldn't want to pull that fully loaded up here, but I'm going to have to. Same as the feed mixer, because most of the feed mixing will be done down there. I will be putting silage bales down the bottom end there too. Not leaving them all up here, right. Well, it's on. Let's see what happens. We're trying third. Take the brake off. This should pull alright. We're well in the horsepower. It's just if we hit a hill, that's going to be a problem. I get steady around here. But when I choose this particular Massey, the rear wheel drive only, I didn't expect to be putting more realistic on, because I might have picked a 4-wheel drive one with diff locks. But it all makes for fun and excitement. Now I do like making things a little bit difficult. I don't like it being too easy. You might have noticed that. Now I'll just take it down to there. There we go. Let's see how this thing runs. I've got to go around the outside, right outside as yet. Put that onto cruise control. Oh, 6 mile an hour ain't bad. 7. Well, this is a flat field. This is it's got to be fun. That's one of the reasons when I changed the trailer over, I got the smallest of Masseys, because I know what the hills are like here. And if we add not just the hills, but possibly snow into the equation, most of those roadways are more pathways than roadways, and they won't be cleared. I don't really get a screenshot. And I'll just drop out a cab, try and get a. So I do like having action shots where possible. That's where course play is so handy. You can set it up on the course and stand where you want to get your shot. Let's try and get around this corner first before we. That'll do. Let's get some of this. Oh, come back. Alright, back in the cab. Let's have a look. We've got another outside strip to go. I think what I'm doing is I must wind down, because we're now up to 1 o'clock. I don't want to be working till midnight again tomorrow, or 11 o'clock as it was. So I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber and wish to see more of this, I was going to say interesting, different way of doing things. Small gear where possible, and even shoving more realistic into the mix. Anything to make it more interesting for me. And by the way, I play for myself, not for anybody else. If anybody else likes the way I do things, it's a bonus, but all these are made the way I play, even when I'm not recording. Although I don't talk as much when I'm not recording. No, I bet there's a lot of people saying, well, please can we have videos of you not recording so you're quiet? And my answer is, no, you flaming well can't. You have to put up with me. Yes, I think I've done the right thing deciding to queries. No? Right, yes, any questions, queries, comments, or anything else you wish to put in, feel free to post them in the comment section. I do read everyone. Oh, it's getting a bit slow now. Might have to drop this down a range. I do read everyone, and I try and comment on everyone. Don't always succeed. Sometimes it's not someone needs a comment on. But I do appreciate all your posts. I especially like stories of the old farming days. Well, it must have been more accurate the days when I was a young man. Oh yeah. Now it's starting to get hard work now because we're getting full. Now we keep going to the end of it till we fill this if we can. But this is what I like a bit more realistic. It's made. Now you're having to work to do things, which is what I liked about Soil Mod on 15 and Seasons on 17 as well, and the Gearbox mod also is excellent, but not if you want just an arcade type experience. And if you want an arcade type, it's fine. I'm not going to say you shouldn't. Just saying it's not my way of playing. I'm just going to turn around and get onto the start of this. We're almost there. Let's just see if we can get onto this strip. There's got to be some which I might try and tidy up if I've got time, but I've got doubts. It's now 2 o'clock. Yes, we're going to be working late again. Let's see if we can fill this up now. Will it pick up? Yes. I like playing with the range. It's not how you should drive, that's how I'm driving it. Oh, we're 92, 93, 94. Yeah, it looks like I've got the first load. Yeah, it's starting to bleep at me now. 98, 99, 100. Alright, so as we go and tip this off, it's Mary saying cheerio for now. Cheerio. And that's it. Bye.